beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix. Such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Boris Diaw. Out there with Robinson. Then there's Dumas. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Marion in its small forward. And for Phoenix, Marion is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Nash. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Nash. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Passes it to Diaw. Back to Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Stoudemire finds Booker. Stoudemire trying to break free.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
The pass to Diaw. He lobs up the alley pass, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now here's Hardaway. He feeds it to Diaw. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and what the timing ideal. My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Here's Marion, and Sean Marion with the slam.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
And Adams kicks to Marion. Pass to Nash. And they get it. Rebound by Albuquerque. It's a 6-point game. Pass to Diaw. To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boris Diaw.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused. All new players now for Albuquerque.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stoudemire outside, inside, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Pass to Burke. Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stoudemire.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And the Suns here with a different look. Chambers is checked in for Adams. Nance comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Marley's checked in for Booker, and it's Johnson in for Nash. Back to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Nance. Johnson inside. Simmons is there. Shot clock at 5, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Burke with it, covered by Nance. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by... Burke.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Now here's Burke. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Phoenix with the ball. Following the score by Albuquerque. And they call an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Assisted.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots.
So it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Albuquerque. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but Plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Albuquerque.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Chambers out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Marley. Then it's Jason Kidd. And it's Westphal in at the shooting guard. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Outside for Kidd. Those three-pointers off the mark. Albuquerque leading by 18. There's the pass to Diaw. Back to Marion. And Shawn Marion with the slam.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Suns here with a different look. Adams, he's checked in for Chambers. Stoudemire comes in for Nance. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Marley. And it's Nash in for Jason Kidd. Here's Adams. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
From 12 feet out, Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
That one drops for him.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Diaw. To the middle. Here's Dumas. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Dumas, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up in that end. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boris Diaw. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game. And now the first timeout called here for Albuquerque.
At the line for 2. Timeout away team.
The Suns making a change here. Marion's checked in. Free throw drops for Stoudemire. And both free throws good for Stoudemire. 1:58 left to play here in the half. Simmons, the bounce pass. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Assistant.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Count that one. Stoudemire's got 6 points.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Burke. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
A 3. And Marion gets it to go on the assist by Adams. Marion's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good for me.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Simmons against Nash. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Assistant.
You know, guys, that's the
Mikal
selfless
Bridges.
attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
11 feet away. Adams. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists in the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Simmons with it. He's got 14. Down low. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Booker fires from way out. No good on the last second attempt there. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Albuquerque out in front, running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Dumas is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Marion. And it's Diaw in at the power forward position. No good from Booker. Albuquerque leading by 23. Here is Dumas. 6 points for him. Diaw with it. Now defended by Adams. They get it back. Out to Marion. Passes it to Diaw. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number. And boy, has he been prolific.
Adams outside. Back to Nash. And Nash slams it in.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Robinson with the block.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. There's time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
2 minutes into the second half of play now.
Jason Kidd.
Nance outside. And the pass to Marley. Ball's knocked loose. Marion with the steal. Here's Hardaway. No good. Nance with some nice D. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Chambers is checked in for Adams. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the team, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Home team ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Chambers. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. That one goes in. And so here's Albuquerque. Pass to Diaw. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. Here's Nance. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Pass to Westphal. Launches a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Westphal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Passes it to Diop. He lobs it up, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Westphal passes to Chambers, and emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, and all throughout his career, Westphal has been a tremendous creator. Take a look at that feed. He's the kind of teammate everybody would love playing with.
And the call will be against Larry Nance.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team
now
foul.
a timeout called by Albuquerque.
Substitution for your home team. Dick Van Arsdale. Walter Davis. Kevin Johnson. Timeout away team. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Here's Simmons. He's got 16. The pass to Burke. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Coach has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight, fighting hard for his looks on offense.
Davis against Davis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Basket counts. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now Davis. He's got 6. Pass to Burke. Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Poked away. Bridges with the steal. Buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W.
And so it's Albuquerque with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Assist from Ben Simmons.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Stoudemire sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Davis. Then there's Larry Nance. And there's Chambers. And it's Van Arsdale in at the 3.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Here's Johnson driving in, and the rejection by Ayton. Simmons, the bounce pass. To the middle, and Simmons slams it in.
And these are shots Simmons hits consistently, a highly efficient scorer from there.
Nance down low. He's covered by Ayton.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. Think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Adams, he's jacked in for Phoenix. Pass to Burke. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And that shifty nature of Johnson's game really helps him out. An effective combo guard who does a nice job of sharing the ball.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. And so Ayton will bring it up for Albuquerque. Passes to Burke. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. And stolen by Simmons. There's the feed to Burke. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Johnson can't get it to go. And here is Simmons. The pass to Burke. Back to Simmons. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Davis against Bridges. Pass to Burke. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Pass to Van Arsdale. Phoenix, no good that time either. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Inside. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's slammed in by Davis. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
Here's Johnson. Trying to get open as Davis. Johnson's shot is off. Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Burke. Ayton with it. Burke finds Simmons. Clock at 6.
And once they smell blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And there's the pass to Johnson. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Burke. Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Simmons looking around. And so Albuquerque takes the win.